Valeriano as we get set to go here. California in their way, black, and Slippery Rock in their home whites, and Slippery Rock wins the tip, and they will have possession first. Mitchell Whedon playing defense down low on Taylor. Taylor will go up over him, and he gets the roll in. That's the first points there for Devin Taylor. And hey, first shot, first bucket, first points of the game here for the Rock. Electric man Freddie A.K.A. will be running the point to start this one. He's been on fire the last couple games, and he's been picking up starts left and right here for this Vulcan team. They kick it out to C.J. Towns. Towns works it to A.K.A. A.K.A. tries to get down low to Steve Swick. They like going to him early in games, and that shot won't fall, however, as Devin Taylor picks up the rebound and he hands it off to Valeriano. They will hand it off. Reeves goes up, alley-oop, but he can't finish as Devin Taylor. It was a great look there by Auburn Reeves. Highlight real material right there, but Taylor just missed on that one. Look for Slippery Rock to try that play again later, as California didn't see it coming at all. Reeves is going to try and drive. He's going to draw contact and one as Reeves gets the bucket to fall. C.J. Towns is going to get called on the foul. That's his first, team first in this one. And a minute in, Slippery Rock has a chance to take a 5-point lead. Reeves, it was a nice drive there to the hoop, and he got C.J. Towns guilty of the blocking call there. A 3-point play. It is good as Reeves connects on the free throw shot, and an early 5-0 lead here for Slippery Rock. Bringing it up now, Freddie A.K.A. He's been leading the team in assists the last couple games. He finished last game with 5 assists. As they go inside out to A.K.A. A.K.A. is going to try and pull up for the shot, but it's going to be waved off, no shot, as they're going to call Steve Swick, I believe, for clearing out below the hoop. And it's going to be a turnover, a moving screen, I believe, on Swick. And a turnover by California, and it gives the Rock the ball back. Reeves kicks out to Valeriano. He goes for three, and Valeriano hits for three. We have a timeout on the floor. Coach Bill Brown not happy with this early performance. It's an 8-0 run to start the game for the Rock. And if you're the home team, that's exactly what you want. As we're going to take a look here. Take a look at where these teams sit. I mentioned that California currently sits in 4th. Slippery Rock in 3rd, but every game right now is going to matter for these teams as you see how close it really is. Any of these teams can switch. You can knock up Slippery Rock and California can move their way up to Mercyhurst here in the next couple of weeks. Clarion, Gannon, Edinburgh, they're not out of the picture. A couple losses, you go on a losing streak and you find yourself out of the PSAC West playoffs. And California definitely does not want that. They currently have a 1-game lead over Clarion and Gannon, and a big matchup here tonight against the Rock. You pick up a win in this one, you definitely gain a little bit of ground, a little bit of breathing room in that, and definitely helps your cause. As we mentioned, coming off the win against a Lock Haven team that's still winless, but still every game mattering, and definitely want to carry momentum into this one, but so far they've come off slow. Tries to send it into Swick. Swick's going to lose the handle to Speedy Obb, and Reeves comes up with that one. And Santos drops it off, and he'll kick it over. It is Devin Taylor. Taylor will drop it off to Valeriano at the top of the key as he drops it off to Barry Perry. Perry's going to shoot over Towns. His shot is no good, and the rebound is going to be hauled in by Trayvon Van. And they're going to say possession will stay with the California Vulcans. A couple players getting tied up on that one, but a good job by Van to get to that loose ball. Trying to get on the score sheet here is the Vulcans. They're 2 minutes into this one. It is Towns out to Swick. Swick waits for something to open up. He sends it over to A.K.A. A.K.A. looking for him to drive. He's going to drop it off to Swick, off of Swick, and out of bounds as they couldn't connect on that pass. Freddie A.K.A. It was a nice look down to Swick, but it just went off his leg. And the bounces and the rolls not favoring the Vulcans early on here. They're going to hope that luck changes. It is Perry on the far side. Almost loses the handle. He holds on to it. Trayvon Van, tight defense on him there. And a couple of times that ball's knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it goes off of Perry there. Great play by Trayvon Van. Great defense right there. And he gets Slippery Rock to be guilty of the turnover on that one. As back to action we go. Still California trails at 8-0, 17-13 to go here in the first half. Van looks to drive, kicks it out to Posey, who's checked into the game. They'll work it around to Freddie A.K.A. Over to Posey. Posey pulls up for the 3, and it will not go. And again, shooting is not there right now for the Vulcans. Drops it off to Devin Taylor down low, kicks it out to Perry. Perry is going to be fouled trying to drive in. Thought maybe they were calling a travel on that one, but they're going to get Trayvon Van. They're going to hit him with the foul. That's going to be his first, team second in this one. And possession will stay with the Rock. Now off the inbound pass, they come to Perry, kick it out to Aubin Reeves, and they let Liriano set it up. Works it over to Perry here. A lot of time on the shot clock. He loses the handle, but they still hold on to the ball. No, they don't. Here comes Freddie A.K.A. Wide open. Here he goes, and slam it down, Freddie A.K.A. Devin Taylor a little bit too late on that one. And A.K.A., he's been electric. That's a good way to get your first points on the game if you are the California Vulcans. Fans behind the California bench excited on that one. And it's back the other way. Taylor's shot won't go. Rebound hauled in by C.J. Towns. Trayvon Van's trying to get up. There's Freddie again. Freddie drops it off. Nice feed down low as Trayvon Van got his shot blocked. Great job by Luis Santos. And they work it up. Mitchell Whedon gets the steal. And quick passes, careless passes on that one. California on the right end of that one, picking up the turnover there. Good defense by Freddie A.K.A. And here's Trayvon Van. Van gets the ball knocked out by Taylor, but he's able to regain it. Here goes Mitchell Whedon. Gets in front of Taylor. That shot is up. It is no good. And trying to save it was Towns. Towns threw it right to Reeves, and here comes Aubin Reeves. Kicking it out. There's Taylor, and he's going to be fouled on his way up. A electric last couple minutes there for both sides, really, but the Freddie A.K.A. dunk, definitely one of the highlight ones so far. You take a look here as we're bringing it to a stoppage on the court, but take a look at the leaders here for the Slippery Rock team, a team that's been rolling off some wins here as of late. They've had some tough losses, especially at Clarion. That was their last loss, but take a look here at their team leaders, and it's Devin Taylor leading the way primarily in terms of the scoring and the rebounding. That's why they have such a high rebounding margin when they face these other teams. It's because of that man, Devin Taylor, and he was quieted in the last game that California faced him. Valeriano there you see leading with the assists and the steals. And, you know, Valeriano wasn't that big either. It was Bayardell that really played a large impact in that game. And so far, he hasn't checked into the game. We'll see if he does in this one. On the other side, you see Steve Swick leading the way, just like Devin Taylor does. A little lower rebounding margin, however, but a key impact player. And Trayvon Van and C.J. Towns both splitting the assists, or the steals margin for that. Van with the assist. But again, a fantastic lineup both of these teams have. And head coach Bill Brown and head coach Kevin Reynolds definitely like the lineups that they have out on the floor and the bench presences that they bring. As we've already seen head coach Bill Brown put in a couple different players so far. As coming out of this timeout, we're going to see 4 new faces, well, 3 new faces, let it be, as Posey's already been out on the floor, but Chad Tipton, Tynell Fortune, and they call him QH, Quentin Harding is out on the floor for the Vulcans. As Harding didn't play in that last one, as he did have an ankle injury, so it's good to see him back out on the floor for the Vulcans, and hopefully he isn't favoring the ankle too much. Hopefully he is up to par. Into the game here for the Rock, Torrance Timothy. He kind of took over late in that game as well, so California's got to watch out for him as a scorer. And of course, the man that all the California Vulcans despise after that game-winning shot, John Bayardell, he's out on the floor for the Rock. As the referees are having a little conversation here before the upcoming shots that are going to be credited to Devin Taylor. And again, it's a great crowd on hand here at the Murrow Fieldhouse. As they filled up both sides, great entertainment on hand. And they're looking for their 3rd place Slippery Rock team to defeat the California Vulcans again. They have an 8-2 lead right now. They can extend it with Taylor at the free throw line. Perfect on that shot is Taylor, as it's now a 7-point lead. Devin Taylor, the senior guard out of Newcastle, PA, hits the second, and it's an 8-point lead here for the Rock. Your leading point scorer in the last game, he'll bring the ball up. That's Tynell Fortune. He can catch fire from long range if you leave him open. That's one thing Slippery Rock knows they cannot do. They also have some other great 3-point shooters. That man as well as Chad Tipton on the floor. They go inside to Mitchell Whedon, and Whedon gets that one to fall. A nice shot for him. And Mitchell Whedon gets on the scoreboard with 2 points of his own. It's almost losing the handle there was Timothy. And Timothy will slow things down here, reset his offense, kick it out to Bayardell on the near side. Bayardell looks to drive again. He'll kick it out to Reeves. Reeves got 3 in this one, trying to make it 5. It won't go. The rebound pulled in by Jeremy Posey. And here comes Fortune. Fortune out to Harding. Harding pulls up for a 3, and it is no good. A nice look here by him and a nice feed over by Tynell Fortune. The shot doesn't fall there for QH. Timothy spinning on Tipton. The 3 is up, and it is no good there by Reeves, or Bayardell, I apologize. And we're going to get a foul as Tynell Fortune sent to the ground. And I believe this one's going to go on Devin Taylor. And that's his first personal, team first in this one. As Tommy Kelly will check in for the Rock. He'll check in for Auburn Reeves, as well as Luis Santos will check back into the game. He'll check in for the leading scorer and rebounder, Devin Taylor. Trayvon Van comes back into the game as well. He'll come in for Mitchell Whedon. Back to action we go after the Devin Taylor foul, as Fortune brings it up. Fortune's been one of the best players coming off the bench for this California Vulcan team, and it's hard to really single him out as the best because they get so much scoring from their bench presences. You even see Quentin Harding coming in. Harding trying to get that ball as it goes out of bounds. Again, head coach Bill Brown has such depth on this bench and so many weapons at his disposal. It's been a little bit of an up and down season, but he's got his team currently in 4th. And they're streaking right now with 3. Back the other way now, Slippery Rock. They have a 10-4 lead. California's been starting to get in it, but that shot is no good by the Rock. And then we're going to see, I believe, a foul. I think it's going to be against California. That's going to go on Tynell Fortune. As Steve Swick checks into the game. It was a foul, I believe, away from the ball, but regardless, it does still stay with the Rock here as Tommy Kelly will set to inbound. Swick has checked in for Jeremy Posey. Again, you always want to, head coach Bill Brown's has really been keeping Tynell Fortune and Posey kind of on the floor at the same time. The little freshman duo, you could say. They've been phenomenal so far this season. A couple alley-oop attempts so far as well. Fortune's been able to find Posey going up for the dunks. A 3-point attempt here is good, and that is good by Torrance Timothy.